So the wilder things become, the calmer you become. This is for people who are into consciousness. If you want to be playing at a higher level, you've got to embrace the idea that you're going to bring up a storm. And you're going to be like, what have I done to bring all this to me? And if you realize that it's just the process, it's just a game, flip the script. Today we're going to be talking about sand. We're going to be talking about the sands of time, Wulfenite, breath work. What else is on the plate today? Thanks for joining me. Let's get to it. We're on Taurus Scorpio 15 as we deep dive into universal truths, symbolism, pictographs, psychology, and the gemstones of the day following the sun in the Sabian symbols of astrology. Let's get to it. We're going to start with Taurus 15 today. A man with a silk hat, muffled against the cold, braves a storm. A coven of elders sharing a meal during a full moon. A platinum crucible. His best friends sing a song at his funeral. An invisible man shrouded in clothing. The gemstone is Wulfenite. The spelling is in the description. Cleanses and balances your chakras. It promotes a feeling of well-being. It opens up psychic awareness. So you open your consciousness to the past, present, and future and integrate it. It helps you access your personal power, encourages authenticity. It's perfect for creatives, helps growth in relationships. It helps your focus, originality, and inspiration. So, this is embracing being the eye in the storm, the calm in the storm. Heat, embracing the idea of how heat can help heal you. So, use it in your meditation. The crucible made of platinum, it can handle extremely high heat. It has a high melting point. So this is saying that there are going to be some storms and not to brace yourself against them. And if you do brace yourself against them, envision it being melted away, any kind of blockages that are created through dealing with negativity. If this is a strong degree for you, you may have some built up negativity within you, within your relationships. And the way to embrace healing it is to embrace the idea of melting it away. One of the things I didn't say about Wulfenite, but it is highly important and it speaks to this particular degree, is that it helps you break down, remove blocks to freedom and transformation. So you can envision a meditation where you see the heat of your love breaking down any and all blocks to your freedom and your transformation. So you can use it in that way. Also, I have a video, I think it's Libra 16, Aries Libra 16, and I talk about how you can gain the power of a stone just from a photo. You don't actually have to have it in your hand. So for those of you joining me recently, I encourage you to take a look at that particular video where I talk about that. So the wilder things become, the calmer you become. Embracing that idea. Because you're highly receptive, and the more you try to clear things away, the more things are going to come up. And it's so that you can become aware of your picadillos and you get rid of them. Let's take a look at Scorpio 15. 15 Scorpio. Children playing around 5 mounds of sand. Inside an hourglass. Children playing. A woman with a gold tooth. Intently and faithfully, a man observes his own breath. The stone is actually not a stone, it's sand. Sand works directly with your unconscious. It helps open your mind psychically. It gives a soothing feeling. It helps alleviate and relax your muscles, bones, and joints. It stimulates blood circulation. It allows the body to absorb minerals that are present in the sand. It helps the body eliminate toxins, impurities from the skin. You can mold with it. You put water in it and you can construct with it, like in metalwork. Casting is done with sand. It gives you a light, free feeling, decreasing anxiety. Here is an interesting degree. It's talking about children, so again, we're in a lighthearted, playful, experimental mode. We're playing with ideas of the higher mind. And the idea of the number 5 comes up repeatedly when I'm reading about this. The pentagram, to embrace the idea of man with the number 5. 5 is a highly creative number. This is also asking us to play around with the idea of time, sands of time, sand slipping through an hourglass, but playing with it. And that if we can loosen up and think of sand in a way that is playful, you can transcend time. Scorpio is deep, but this is a playful, deep degree. This is also asking us to embrace the idea of letting the memory in ideas go away, let it die, embracing death, to take each breath and take it in without memory. And as we do that, each breath that we take, it dredges something else up, a deep held memory of pain or whatever, anxiety, whatever's heavy within you. A way to play with this degree is with breath work and seeing each breath that you take in cleared of all memory, and then you breathe out, you let it go. It's dead. It's gone. And dredging things up, letting it go. Dredging things up, letting it go. And in doing that, you create a lightness within yourself. You clear away, you bring up things that you're afraid of. You bring up the sea monsters so that you can see them. If you can't see them, you can't clear them. This is for people who are into consciousness. If you want to be playing at a higher level, you've got to embrace the idea that you're going to bring up a storm. And you're going to be like, what have I done to bring all this to me? And if you realize that it's just the process, it's just a game, and that the game is you remain calm and you keep projecting out, I release this, and I project out a feeling of peace, soon everything will be calm around you. Things will clear quicker, and you will have a feeling of calm that no matter what is going on, it just can't be undone, because it is rock solid. Through experience, you have become the calm. So patience with yourself when there's shenanigans going around, because you're very intuitive here, and you're going to pick up on things even if the room is silent. You're picking up on people's emotions, deep emotions. You may be inclined to hang on to those things, and if you are, you have to have a way to let them go. Not hanging on to things, material possessions, ideas, looking at memories in a way that they may be holding and storing things that are not helpful to you. So to embrace letting them be dead and let them go, that we don't take anything with us. The only way to be light is to let things go. When things are dredged up, you don't rage at them either. You just let them be, and don't try to fix everything. Sometimes things don't need to be fixed. Maybe they just need to be let alone. And if you're trying to fix, if you're noticing everything around you, like if your family life all of a sudden, maybe not even in your house, but like your immediate circle is blowing up all around you, sometimes it's just so you're aware of it. You don't have to fix that. And I think that we're still in the rescue mode here. So if you are, quote unquote, a rescuer, you want to sit that out, or you do it in the least intrusive way possible, because here we're meant to embrace the fact that we're seeing things because we just need to see them, understand, oh, okay, that's my thing, not theirs. I'm seeing it because I need to let that go. And if you can be calm and let that go, you'll clear more things quicker. The monkey mind is sometimes where this might get stuck. So if you're constantly mulling things over and over and over again, embrace breath work. Just the simple idea of following your breath. And there's, I forget what the name of it is. If I remember, I'll put it in the video. But where you take a breath in deeply. Like at night, when I can't go to sleep because my mind just won't shut off, I learned this one technique where you take it in and you hold it as long as you can, safely. And I'm not going to do it for the sake of the fact that we got a video going here, but you hold it as long as you can. And then when you let that go, a calmness comes over you. And all of a sudden, I'm sleepy. And I can go to sleep. So seeing breath work as a way to interrupt the monkey mind, so you can shut it down and go to sleep. Seeing sand, that it can be shifted, that we have the control. Nothing is solid. Sand used to be rocks, and now it is nothing but little grains. So nothing is permanent, and everything can be shifted. Therefore, there is joy in that. There's joy in death, because we have the ability to take each breath anew. If there's pain in our body, it comes up because we're meant to say, okay, we don't have to be this way. We don't have to live this way. You don't rage at your partner. When it comes up, you give it some careful consideration. Like that crank call I just took. It's like, oh, here we go. It's what? And you just immediately shut something down. And if you're not careful, our words create things. You can create something that you don't even want. Right now, we're meant to embrace the fact that we can change anything that's here. Our bodies are illusions that we create through our mind. And that means that we can shift them. Yes, I'm fine here now. But yes, I embrace the fact that I am constantly evolving. With each breath, I evolve. With each breath, I'm the one that can be my savior through higher power, through pulling it in. That God, through God and through higher consciousness, whatever you tap into, that it becomes stronger the more you practice it. And that nothing is permanent. And there's beauty in that. So that is what I have for you today, is to play with the idea that we can change anything. We don't have to hold on to pain. Thanks for being here. I really, really appreciate each and every one of you. Until next time, take care.